Good morning, dear students. In today's class, I am going to discuss topic mole concept of class 11th chemistry, chapter 1. Now, mole concept. First of all, we are going to discuss here what is basically a mole and what is the need of studying mole in chemistry. Mole is basically a counting unit used by chemists to count entities at microscopic level. By entities we means particles like atoms, ions or molecules. When you have to count atoms, ions or molecules means you have to count at microscopic levels. For this purpose, we make use of mole concept. Just for 1 dozen, we have fixed 12 atoms. For score, we have fixed 20 items. Similarly, for 1 mole, number has been fixed. That's called as Avogadro's number. Avogadro's number, and the value is 6.022 into 10 raised power 23. Means whenever we are writing 1 mole of any substance, means how many particles are there? 6.022 into 10 raised power 23. Clear? Means suppose if I am writing 1 mole of carbon atom, it means how many atoms are there? 6.022 into 10 raised power 23 atoms of carbon. Clear? If I am writing 1 mole of O2 means 1 mole of O2 molecule, it means how many molecules of O2 are there in 1 mole? That is 6.022 into 10 raised power 23 molecules. So 1 mole of carbon atom means how many atoms of carbon? 6.022 into 10 raised power 23. Similarly, 1 mole of O2 means how many molecules of oxygen are there? 6.022 into 10 raised power 23 molecules. Clear? Now, how we can define mole? What is the definition for mole? Mole is defined as the amount of substance which contain as many as entities as there are atoms exactly in 12 gram of carbon. Means mole is defined as amount of substance which contain as many as entities as there are atoms in, or as there are atoms exactly in 12 gram of carbon. Means if we are having a suppose sample A, and sample A contain exactly the same number of atoms as the atoms are present in 12 gram of carbon, means amount of substance present in sample A is said to be 1 mole. Means any substance which contain same number of atoms as present in 12 gram of carbon means that sample is said to be having 1 mole of substance in it. Clear? Clear students? Means किसी भी सैंपल का वो अमाउंट 1 मोल माना जाता है अगर उसमें उतने ही एंटिटीज हो जितने किसमें है 12 ग्राम ऑफ कार्बन में. Clear? Now question comes in our mind, how one can calculate the value of Avogadro's number as 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. Now we are going to calculate the value of Avogadro's number. Clear? Now we are going to discuss how one can calculate the value of Avogadro's number. Clear? For this purpose, we can write number of atoms in 1 mole of carbon. Why we are taking 1 mole of carbon? Because while defining mole, we are relating definition of mole with 12 gram of carbon. That's why we are going to calculate Avogadro's number with the help of 1 mole of carbon. So number of atoms in 1 mole of carbon equal to gram atomic mass of carbon divided by mass of 1 atom of carbon in grams. So gram atomic mass of carbon is 12 grams. Mass of 1 atom is 1.992648 into 10 raised power minus 23. While solving, we get the value equal to 6.022 into 10 raised power 23 atoms per mole. That's how one can calculate the value of 1 mole as 6.022 into 10 raised power 23 atoms per mole. Clear? Now, some next thing we are going to discuss here is molar mass. There is a relation between mass and moles. Molar mass means mass of 1 mole of a substance expressed in grams. Mass of 1 mole of a substance expressed in grams. When we express mass of substance in grams in terms of 1 mole, that is molar mass basically. Now substance can be either atom or molecules. Now when you talk of mass of 1 mole of atom in gram, it become gram atomic mass, and if we talk of substance as molecule, it become as gram molecular mass. Means molar mass is basically gram atomic mass and gram molecular mass. Means when we express mass of substance in gram, mass of 1 mole of a substance in gram, if the substance is atomic, it becomes gram atomic mass, or simply atomic mass expressed in gram is gram atomic mass. Molecular mass expressed in gram is called a gram molecular mass. Means molecular mass is of two types. One is called a gram atomic mass, one is called a gram molecular mass. For example, gram atomic mass of carbon is equal to 12 gram. Gram molecular mass of oxygen equal to 32 gram. Clear? Get your point? This becomes the molar mass. Molar mass is a bigger quantity than AMU. Now, we are going to discuss here the value of mass in AMU and in grams comes out to be same. Now, how one can prove mass of AMU and mass of grams are having same values? Means, for example, mass of, we know mass of oxygen atom equal to mass atomic mass of oxygen equal to, we know, 16 AMU, and in terms of grams, its gram atomic mass is 16 grams. Means how one can prove 16 AMU and 16 grams are identical values. How we can prove this? The atomic mass of oxygen and gram atomic mass comes out to be same. For this purpose, you just keep in mind one formula, that is, there are two ways to calculate this. First is just write down gram atomic mass equal to atomic mass into AMU mass into Avogadro number. For example, in case of oxygen, we know gram atomic mass of oxygen is 16, AMU is 1.66056 in 10 raised per minus 24 gram. Avogadro number we know 6.022 10 raised per 23. While solving, we get 15.99 grams, that approx equal to 16 grams. Means mass of oxygen in atomic, or we can say atomic mass of oxygen and gram is same. Both are same value. We can prove the same from one more thing. We can write, suppose, mass of 1 mole atoms, that's equal to number of atoms into mass of 1 atom. Number of atom is Avogadro number. Mass of 1 atom is, suppose, A in terms of AMU, since we know 1 AMU equal to 1 by Na gram, therefore mass of 1 mole atoms equal to Na into A into 1 by Na gram, we get A gram. This is how we can say whenever we are talking of mass of 1 mole of atom, it's always in grams. It's always in grams. Suppose we are talking of helium. Helium having atomic mass 4 AMU. 4 AMU. Now 1 AMU equal to 1.66056 into 10 raised power minus 24. To convert this AMU into molar mass, you have to multiply by mass of 1 mole of atom, that is Avogadro's number, into 6.022 into 10 raised power 23. It becomes the same. You can see, you can just write this formula or you can derive the formula. Now it becomes equal to be 3.99 gram, approx equal to be 4 gram. Means mass of helium in AMU and gram atomic mass, it comes out to be same. This basically its mass number, or we can say atomic mass in AMU. Clear? Now this is how one can prove the value of gram atomic mass and atomic mass are having the same numerical values. Clear? Getting a point? Okay. Now next one more term is here, molar volume. Molar volume means volume occupied by 1 mole of a gas at STP. STP means standard temperature and pressure. Standard temperature is 273 Kelvin, pressure is 1 atmosphere. Under these conditions, volume comes out to be 22.4 liters. This is called as molar volume. Molar volume is the volume occupied by gas at 1 mole of gas at STP. Clear, students? Now, this is molar volume, molar mass, and what's the Avogadro's number. Now we are going to relate all these values, that's molar volume, molar mass, and value of mole, as we know 1 mole equal to Avogadro's number. 1 mole if the substance is atomic equal to gram atomic mass. 1 mole if the substance is molecular, it's gram molecular mass. And if you are talking of volume of gas, it is 22.4 liters at STP. Clear? Means 1 mole equal to Avogadro number, 1 mole equal to gram atomic mass if the substance is atomic, 1 mole equal to gram molecular mass if the substance is molecular, and 1 mole equal to 22.4 liters at STP. Now we are combining all of these, we can get a formula like this: 1 mole equal to Avogadro number equal to gram atomic mass equal to gram molecular mass equal to 22.4 liters. Clear, students? This is about mole concept, how we can define a mole, how one can calculate the value of Avogadro's number, how we can say value of atomic mass in AMU and grams are identical, what is molar volume, what is gram atomic mass, what is gram molecular mass. Okay, students, I hope the topic is clear to you. For any doubts, you can call me. In our next class, we are going to discuss some more formulas regarding mole concept along with some numerical problems. Okay, students, bye. Take care.